Hey people, welcome back to the Reptile Room. I'm your host, Joe, if you didn't know, and I got some updates for you guys for this past week and next week. So, a couple of things have happened. Recently, if you guys saw, Caboose wasn't doing so well, definitely had a growth going on, and Caboose passed not long ago, a couple days ago. So it's been a few days, the cage is empty. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of cleanup in here today because that was kind of taking it out of me. So I have some other really fun news. So next week I will be in Charlotte, North Carolina, visiting my friends over at Cold Blooded and Bizarre, Pat and Mike, and I'm super excited to be over there. I'll probably be arriving Wednesday evening at their shop. If anybody's in the area, you might be able to swing by and say hey if you wanted to on maybe Wednesday evening or Thursday. And I'll update you guys if anything like that changes. I don't know if you should check on my Instagram. I can make the updates there much faster. So definitely follow that. So some stuff that I'm going to be doing over there at Cold Blooded and Bizarre is, since Pat is really into the oddities and whatnot, I'm actually going to take our the losses that we've had this year, the bad year that we've had. I'm gonna take them down to him and see what magic he can work with them, and maybe we can eventually get them back here in the room so that we can take a look at their bone structure and whatnot, see what's going on in there, maybe learn a little bit more out of these really cool animals. Take a rough situation and make it a little bit better. So I am going to go ahead and start doing a little bit of maintenance around here and update you guys a little bit more. Well, you got Ronnie out and about here, who definitely is having a really good shed right now. He is sloughing off big, thick chunks and growing like a weed. Super excited to see him back outside. The plated lizards are really enjoying this enclosure here, which I really like to watch them in. There's our male. And here's Saphira, the original. And over here, it's been really cool to see. We've actually had some more digging over here. They're making a nice little tunnel complex, like right underneath here. And I think... Can you see a tail right there? Yeah. So what I had been reading about their breeding and whatnot is when they start to dig around like that, hopefully that means they're trying to make a little burrow, and what will eventually happen is she'll deposit her eggs in there and really defend that area. So I'm kind of looking for that right now when I go in there and I am feeding and poking around and doing my daily walk around. She isn't really defending it, she'll kind of run off. So as soon as she starts to defend it, maybe I'll look in there and see if we don't have some eggs. So one of the other things that we have going on is the leopard geckos that we most recently got. I think I'm going to be taking these guys down to Cold Blooded and Bizarre. We'll see. This one here, these were just kind of given to us. This one's definitely eating okay, but it doesn't seem to be... I mean, its tail is big and thick, but its body is a little bit thinner than this chonk right here. But it's still doing really good. This lizard, the melanistic jeweled lacerda, he's actually in here right now doing an extra soak. If you guys remember, he was having a little bit of a rough shed, I had noticed. And it was a lot more stuck than I actually thought it was, because he's a little bit of a handful to grab out of there. But we're working on him right now. So one of the tricks I've used with Caboose in the past, because it looked like a chunk of it was trying to be infected, which I definitely don't want. I got some iodine, and a couple of drops of iodine in some water kind of just, dilute it out pretty well. Don't just do anything straight up, and you should definitely check with your vet first. This is what my vet had recommended me in the past, so it's something I'm going to do again. And I've already noticed I've been doing this for 2 days now, soak for a couple hours. you know, cleaning the water throughout the day, and then putting him on paper in the evenings to, you know, make sure it's nice and clean. And then before I leave next week, I'm hoping that I can get him put back in his enclosure and he'll be on his way to 100% again. Up here right now, I also need to get in here. I plan to do... Oh, there's Jane. Whoop. He's hanging out. I think both of these... I have them both in the same enclosure right now. Maybe trying a little ball python breeding some early this season, because I really have no idea when mine want to breed, because I haven't had any luck. So I'm just going to maybe leave them together for quite a while until I start seeing some actual breeding activity and whatnot. And like I said, Ronnie is doing real well. So that's pretty much like the overall just generic update of the room. And I'm wondering what enclosure you guys might want to watch for a little while I do a little bit of cleaning. I have some choices. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get some cleaning done. Comment, like, and subscribe. Do me a favor. Watch some videos of Cabooses upgrades. That help me, make me feel a little bit better. Those will be listed here at the end. Again, thanks guys for watching. We'll see you next week. I'm probably going to try to do a couple of extra updates. We'll have to see about that. I know every time I say that it kind of falls apart, but it's a bit of a challenge when you're just a one-man band. So anyway, excuses. Anyway, we will see you guys next week, and hopefully I'll see you guys at Cold Blooded and Bizarre.